What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? Let me. I'm sorry because something is still on my mind. Because somebody, and it's only bringing it up again, really because I'm recording, and a person literally, I had put some questions up. I made a question list thing. Ask me whatever you want on my Instagram, and somebody gonna say something. Do you think that you make lazy content, or is it working for you? I didn't even ask what that meant. I didn't even, and mind you, it was a no profile type of thing. And I'm looking at the name and I'm like, I can't even pronounce the name. So, they're like, they just put some stuff together. So I just blocked it. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm just like, what is it with people that don't make their own, like, to call somebody or to even think that they put up lazy content? What is lazy content? Because I don't put what green screen effects or whatever. Baby, I don't have to do all of that. Okay? I'm not trying to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And if that's hindering me from getting wherever it is that I'm trying, that's fine. That's fine. Okay? I'm not about to do that right now. And especially now, and the fact that I'm in the process of, trying to, find a new place. I ain't finna put up some new shit or whatever. That's one. But for fucking two, to call somebody goddamn lazy who puts up multiple videos damn near every day. Okay? And then, thorough, because I could get on here and I could say something like, well, the episode was all that. This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, and then let it go. And let it be it. I could be not consistent or whatever, but lazy content. Wow. It kind of bothered me because I ain't never had nobody ask me no shit like that. I'm always getting, oh my God, you so thorough with your reviews, and I make it a point. I'm sorry to be going off on a tangent before I get into this review. I always make it a point to give thorough reviews because I know that there are people who are watching me who do not watch the show that I'm reviewing because they either just want to listen or they don't have the channel. So that's why I give thorough reviews. And not only do I just give recaps, I also give my opinion and, you know, analyze stuff. Because it's one thing to recap, especially for people that already seen it. It's like, okay, fine, you didn't told me everything that I already watched, but I want to hear your opinion. So that's what I do. That's why the reviews and the videos be probably like 30 minutes or more. Because I'm actually talking to y'all, opening up dialogue for you. Bitch, let me get off of it. 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 Somebody said that shit to Jay Lee Corner too, bitch. Girl, I seen that stuff. And I was just like, are you serious? Are you serious? As much shit as she put up on her girl, anyway. Moving on from there, I'm sorry. I just had to get that out. It was pressing me. I tried to let it go, but I had to get it out. I had to get it out. Oh, maybe this lazy because I ain't want to put up my stand today. I mean, it is late at night. You know what I'm saying? Because I just realized that go ahead and knock this out the way. Since you still up or whatever. You got a little energy. Go ahead and just do this or whatever. Bitch, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Ashley, don't even pay no attention to it. Girl, this the Shy. This the Shy. Y'all already know what it is. This is the Shy season 5, episode 4 on me. I will say the episode, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad because, baby, at one point I said, child, listen, next week, though, when maybe Q is what was needed to come back. Because Q had the shit gritty as fuck in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And Q gonna be back next week. Q gonna be out here choking motherfuckers up, calling himself the boogeyman. And I said, ooh, I'm scared of you, bitch. I said, baby, Q gives me, remember on Scary Movie 2? When Brenda and Sydney was running from the bones or whatever, and when Brenda found out realized that it was the bones, and she was like, what? This what you running from? That's what Q gives me. I'm sorry, he's just so frail looking. But when he yoked that man up in that preview, I said, oh my God, that's a lot of power in that big ass hand you got. So let me take that back. Let me take that back. But anyway. So when the episode starts off, I'm just gonna say this. Everybody is, I'm gonna go person by person because that's better when you do the Shy. And on this episode, it was very much easy to follow each person's, particular story. And I liked it that way, And that's one thing that I do like about the Shy. it's not a complicated show to review. Because with a lot of these other shows that I review, if you look at it, sometimes, you'll probably see a little cut here and cut there, whatever. I have to record, like, look at a little bit of it, record, then look at the rest and record, because I'm trying to retain everything, so that's what it is. But the show, I could just go right through that shit, because this is literally just talking. But, when the episode comes on, we see everybody just getting ready, their morning routines and everything. So, Keisha, she living in a dorm, right? Now, I know she said she was thinking about living on campus. So I didn't know that they made dorms to let you, that's a big ass dorm if that's what she living in. That's a big ass dorm. I said, wow, with that little twin size bed. The dorms got to stop playing, but I get it. Especially when they in the single suites. Twin size bed, my ass. But she got the kid up in there. I said, what type of dormitory is this? The baby ain't bothering nobody. So you got that going on, and you see Gemma, she getting ready. Y'all. I read the comments, okay? And what I had to do recently on some of my videos on the videos for the past month or so, I've been holding the comments. So once you type your comment, if you don't see it there, it's just because I gotta go ahead and click the approve or whatever, because it was some spam comments that be coming up, and I'm just tired of seeing it all the time. So I'm not deleting anything. It's just that I gotta get to it. So don't worry about that. But baby, y'all asses went in on Keisha and that baby. Y'all said, can we decide what age the baby is going to be and which baby going to play it and what size it's going to be? I was dying laughing at everybody in that comment thread. And so I'm just looking like, so when she was holding the baby at the beginning, I'm sitting here like, is that the same baby? Is that the same size? Because now y'all got me thinking, okay? The stuff that I miss, y'all pick up, and I love that, all right? I love it, because then I can discuss some shit, because I can be like, yeah, y'all right on the money with that one. I was like, is that the same baby? But you see Gemma. Now, at first, I didn't realize that was Gemma. You want to know why? Because Gemma didn't have her little afro on. Gemma got braids, bitch. Gemma got some braids, bitch. I said, come on, Boxy, what's going on? You trying to be a new girl? You know what I'm saying? You trying to be a new girl. All of a sudden, you got braids. You hanging out with Jake. Now you want to get a little bit of braids and stuff. Girl, I said, what's going on with that? Maisha is in her room. She's getting ready. She's saying her daily mantra. I am somebody. I'm the power's in my hand. I am this. I am that. I said, you better do that. Okay? Sometimes you got to have your daily affirmations, It was very much giving Candace Tease off of Real Housewives of Potomac when she had them post-it notes. Let me stop. I'm going to stop that because Candace retweeted one of my tweets. So let me stop playing. Y'all think I don't like that lady. She cool with me. She fan for right now. But anyway, the shit was just funny. Anyway, so you got that going on. We see what's going on in everybody else, bitch. And this is where the shit started for me that I was just about to say. So this is how we going to do this. Darnell and freaking Jada waking up and all cuddled up in her bed. I said, Jada, you just fuck Sway on that same mattress with that same headboard 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Okay? And now you got Darnell up in your bed, baby. You ain't even rest. You ain't even say, listen, I just had a dick up in me. I can't have another one up in me. Just give me a break or whatever, because I don't want to seem like a little hoe or nothing. Granted, she not. But I'm just saying, like, damn, you move real quick. And I get it. They got history or whatever. And the thing of it is, I don't know how to feel about this shit because we see, and I know people deserve second chances. Excuse me. But remember when Darnell first came onto the scene, Darnell was in a relationship. Darnell got like 15,000 other kids. Darnell got a whole bunch of other exes, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, he's no longer in that relationship because he got with Dom. That wound up happening. And now it's like, did you even break up with Dom yet? Where is Dom? We have yet to see Dom yet. I said, oh my goodness, what is going on? I want to see Dom because I really want to know if she really cared enough about his ass or she like, fuck that nigga. I don't give a damn, okay? He was just He was just a dick for right now, you know? I wasn't serious about him. Because if that's the case, all right, but still I just didn't like the way he just jumped ship and went on ahead and jumped in Jada. Okay? Jada said, open sesame. And he said, you know, that's what he did. And I was just like, wow. You know, for some reason, I was thinking that Darnell would be fucking her and wake up in the bed with that earpiece on. That motherfucker wear that earpiece at least 24/7. I'm just saying, I was waiting to see that shit, bitch. But, you know, she was like, you want to go get some brunch or whatever. He said, how come I can't make you no, egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich and we watch, lay up in the bed and watch murder mysteries all day. She was like, what? And I'm sitting here like, yeah, so now you regretting it, okay? He was like, listen, his whole thought process is, I already got you. So what do I need to impress you? We too goddamn old to be going on dates and shit. I said, you're never too old to go on a date. That's how you keep the relationship alive, okay, and thriving. I said, see, you're still a young-minded ass grown man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to work a relationship, and that's why your relationships be, girl, there's something on my mouth. That's how your relationships just be falling the fuck apart, Darnell. Okay, because you don't put no effort into it. I'm sitting here looking at Jada like, Now, if it was Swade would have went on ahead and cooked you breakfast, and he would have said, I got reservations for lunch, without being told. See? You know, now they really finna try to sell us this relationship with Jada and Darnell. Granted, on the one hand, I understand why they're back together, but it's just like, and we know that this happens, but it's just like, oh my God, I don't want to put myself through it. I don't want to have to, if that would have been me and I get back with somebody that really hurt me so bad, in the sense that, like, forget him cheating or whatever, that's one thing. But he literally left her with a child, okay? He left her to raise a child and to be a single mother, you know what I'm saying? And was barely in Emmett's life, you know? That is one thing that I would never be able to get over. I would never be able to get over that. And I don't care how old he is. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, there's no reason why you had to escape your responsibilities, but yet you was over there playing daddy to them other kids that you got. You know what I'm saying? So what was it about me that you couldn't play daddy to your own son? You know, your original, your first. You know what I'm saying? And so I would always be thinking in the back of my mind, is he going to dip out, or is this going to happen, or whatever, if I was Jada. So that's why I wouldn't be able to give that type of relationship a second chance. We can be cool. We could be cool. I ain't even going to say we can fuck, because then feelings going to probably come back. But I don't want to be out here looking stupid, you know. So he winds up trying to straighten up a little bit, go out. Because she basically told him, you need to grow the fuck up, okay? Because listen, you ain't finna just take this. Okay, you can't just take this and just think that, you know, oh, because you fucking around with it or whatever, you get to just lay around and all that shit. No, bitch, you got to put some effort into this goddamn relationship, you know? And so he went to the little clothing store and go get him a little suit or whatever. He winds up taking her out to dinner, bringing some stuff home, whatever, for her. And let me ask this question. I'm going to leave Jada and her curls alone, because obviously at this point we are on episode 4. And I realized that they're not going anywhere, okay? But is it me, or do it seem like they're really trying to make her, it's like they're dressing her to, it's the way that they're dressing her is somewhat age appropriate, I will say that, but it's also aging her. You know what I'm saying? It's making her look a little bit older than what she is to me, especially with the fucking curls, okay? You know, maybe if the curls wasn't that color, if they wasn't that color, I mean, yeah, calm them down a little bit, but maybe if they wasn't that color, I probably could deal with it. I think that's what it is too. But they do go out to a restaurant. She wanted some, this nigga said, y'all got some Henny or something like that. They was like, no. Well, give me some of your whatever dark liquor you got back there, and get the lady the most expensive red bottle of wine that you got. I said, oh, Darnell, you got money? I said, well, wait a minute. Now, when Sway went up there to the house and knocked his ass out, that was a big-ass house. Now, was that a house or was that a big-ass apartment building? Because I said, oh, Darnell, you look like you got a little money if you paying all that. And he said it without flinching. But then he said, you ain't ordering no dessert either. I said, there it is. There it is. Okay, we ain't got dessert money. I'm giving you all this for this, baby. We gonna have to eliminate one of these courses. He said, we're going to have dessert at home, okay? She said, I don't want to do that little whipped cream on your shit like I used to do back in high school. I ain't trying to do that shit no more. I said, y'all was getting down like that up in high school. See, y'all was just doing a lot. Y'all was grown in high school. But at the end of the day, he come to the realization like, yeah, you know what? You was right. I can't just demand your love. I said, okay, Darnell. Should I give him a chance? Should we give them a chance? Should we just let this whole situation go with Sway and Jada in a way Jada broke up with that man on Christmas. Now, every time December 25th come around, he got to be in the bed sad. Because that lady broke his heart. Just sad. Anyway, moving on from that. That's all that was going on with them. Let's get to who we want to go to next, okay? Pop girl. Now, I'm going to do that later. Should I do that later? Kevin and Lene, okay? And Nina and Dre. At this point, I don't know what's going on with Nina and Dre. So we see Lene and we see Kevin. Kevin was banging on Lene's door. She's not opening it. You know, she just got the news that her brother is in jail and, you know, they're already going to charge him. He's going to go away for life because he killed somebody. You know, he took a life. And then he was on a run with it. You know what I'm saying? So all of those charges finna add up. He's going to be in there for a long time. And so she's a little depressed about it. Kevin is feeling sad about it and trying to empathize with her because he feels as though it's his fault because he got her hopes up. He got her hopes up and he couldn't come through, and all he wanted to do was to make her Christmas good. You know, wanted to make her have a very memorable, positive Christmas, but instead it's memorable for a negative reason because that's the day that she found out that her brother is in jail and most likely will not be coming out anytime soon. So with that happen, you know, at one point they do finally talk, and he was like, you know, he just feels so bad because when his sister, it just brought him back to when his sister got taken and he thought that she was never going to come back. And Lene said, but baby, she came back. This is not the same because my brother is never getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So I would never see him again. I said, oh, tell us so this time. That's true. Baby, I'm finna go back and listen to that. Let me see something. The Beauty and the Beast, Regina Belle, and People Rising. Was it People Rising? And then Celine Dion. Ooh. Was it Celine Dion? That's Celine Dion. Girl, one of them, they was both on the Disney soundtrack. They was good too. Y'all gotta go back. Some of y'all kids young, y'all need to go back and listen to the Disney soundtrack because, baby, that's when the soundtracks used to be good, okay? So good. But anyway, you know, so Kevin was just trying to cheer her up, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work. And then in the midst of that, they get called downstairs. Well, Lene get called downstairs, so Kevin had to run behind her. And it was a social worker that basically said that since her legal guardian, which was her brother, is in jail, he's no longer able to be her legal guardian. So now she's most likely probably going to go into the foster system. And she's basically like, I'm not trying to go to no group home, okay? And that's one thing that I'm not trying to do, you know? And Dre is always the one that want to save people. And in this reason, I like that about her. For this particular reason, I like that about her. Because I know people be like, you know, give them a foster family or whatever. But she's comfortable with them. And she's giving them no trouble. And, you know, there's no telling what could happen within a foster system. You know what I'm saying? It's not always a guarantee that you're going to get a good parent. It's not always guaranteed that you're going to get a good home. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get out of it until you're 18. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling what could happen while you're in that foster care system. You know what I'm saying? So it only made sense for them to want to be her temporary foster care parent until they can legally be her foster parent. You know what I'm saying? She's almost 18, like Dre said. She about to turn 18 in a couple of years. Kevin about to turn 18 in I said, ain't about to turn 18 in a couple of years, so they 16? All right, you know. I said, these kids are growing the fuck up, you know. So at this point, I'm just like, go ahead and adopt them. Well, go ahead and foster her. Like, it just naturally makes sense. But of course, it's Nina. Nina has the issue. Nina, she don't want to take on that responsibility. And for some reason, like, I'm looking at it and I realized, like, for the past 4 episodes, it's just like been a disconnect between Nina and Dre, and I think it's on purpose because somebody said in my comments, it's just so weird how, they went from Nina cheating on Dre last season and all of a sudden they're all together this season. They're all okay. And we clearly see now they're not okay. And at this point, I don't think Nina wants Dre. Because when Dre and Nina was having that conversation as to why, because Dre was so gung-ho about, wanting to foster Miss Gurley, Lene, but Nina said, can we think about it? Granted, that is the right response. We do need to think about it. We do need to come together. But you would have thought because they already had her in the house that it would have been a no-brainer. But I understand to think about it, but it's just her resistance. And Nina has always been that person to resist. And it's like, girl, just go. The girl ain't a trouble. You know what I'm saying? She ain't asking for nothing. She ain't doing nothing wrong or whatever. I could see if she was a badass little girl. I could see if she was a Jake. It was like, no, you're going to have to get the fuck out, okay? But that's not what's going on. But at the same time, you heard what Nina's, reason was. She said, I just don't want to get her hopes up, and we don't even know if we're going to still be together. She did finish the whole thing, but that's exactly what she was about to say because Dre caught it, and she caught herself, and I was just like, oh, there it is. Because Dre said, I mean, even though we going through our issues, and on the one hand, it's like, shouldn't you want to figure out your issues first before you take on the responsibility of somebody else? But you also already taking on that responsibility, so y'all can do it in conjunction. But it's like I see both sides, but at this point, I just don't think Nina wants Dre no more. I really think that Nina doesn't want Dre anymore. I don't see the lovey-dovey connection with them no anymore. Ever since she cheated, I wish they never put it out there that she cheated like that. And with the Brad, do y'all be watching Brad Loves Judy? Girl, if they call let me tell you something. Like, I like some cute shit, but sometimes they just be overdoing it for me. They be like, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I be like, God damn, can you call her something else? They be calling each other that. I mean, it's cute, but it's getting annoying. And then they talk to each other in the Brett talk to Judy in baby voices. And I be sitting here like this. Girl, talk to that lady like she a grown-ass woman. That's my only complaint about the show. But I still be sitting up in here watching. Did y'all see this past episode? That bitch fucked they wedding up, girl. That ain't what we here for. That ain't what we here for. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is with Dre and Nina, but I really do hope that they go ahead and adopt or temporary foster Lene. It just will be only right. And then Kevin got her out the house so that they can go and get her mind off of stuff. And they went down to the Rock organization, and that was cute. And that is what I like about Kevin. And seeing somebody else's situation that happened in this episode, bitch, if you would have stayed with Kevin, you wouldn't be in this situation. See, that's what happened. You wanted the bad guy, okay? You wanted the bad boy or whatever. You ain't want the little nice, sweet boy, okay, who trying to fan himself and all that stuff. But you had to go walk on the side of danger and take a little bit of risk. And now your body taking risks now, too. Girl, I said, Kevin is caring. Okay, he can be nonchalant and everything, but you can literally tell if he keep it up the way that he's doing now, he's going to be a good husband to whoever he gets with and a good father. I could just tell that. He's so empathetic and, all of that shit. But anyway, moving on from that. Girl, speaking of, let's just get there. Gemma. Gemma got her new hair did, you know what I'm saying? And I guess she's supposed to be taking the SAT. Her and Maisha, they taking that. Now, I was like, how y'all taking the SAT in the same place? I thought y'all not in the same school. But then I have to remember, sometimes they have different places where y'all can take the SAT all over, you know what I'm saying? But see, I took the SAT at my school, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And I did have people come. My school, when I was in high school, Whitney Young was a testing site. So they did have other kids coming there from other schools. So that explained that. I had to catch myself for a second. I said, bitch, it's been a minute since you've been up in high school. Okay. But Ain't she right about what she said to her daddy about the SATs don't really matter these days? And do they still count the ACTs, y'all? Because we used either or. I mean, even though I took both of them, I only used my SAT scores, you know what I'm saying, to get into college or whatever. That was good enough for them. Even though I submitted both, they didn't care. You know what I'm saying? It was an either or type of thing. But she giving attitude to her daddy. Imagine when she was getting ready, she was up in there smoking, according to her daddy, smoking reefer. I said, oh, you are old. I said, not the reefer. He said, yes, reefer. I said, oh, okay. She get up in the car, and I guess she was running late. He getting a little attitude with her. I was like, you got to be on time because we trying to get into the school of our dreams. She said, first of all, that's your dreams, okay? And that is one thing that I cannot stand. If I have kids, I know we want them to, being the best stuff, but at a certain age, I will let them determine what exactly it is that they want to do. Okay, because he talking about this was our dream school since you were 5. She said, no, bitch, that was your dream school, and the SATs ain't even that important these days. Okay, so who gives a damn? And I was like, oh, you hanging around Jake a little bit too much, and his attitude is just a little much. And maybe it was always there, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't be disrespectful to your parent because you going through some shit, and we understand why she doing all this shit because her hormones is just bouncing off the fucking walls because, bitch, they trying to make something anyway. So she get to the school, Maisha up in there, she taking her test. Baby, Maisha is this. I said, yes, you better get. I said, all them answers that Maisha did, they was correct. Maisha raised her hand. I said, girl, what you finna raise your hand for? You need to go to the bathroom. Gemma just walked the fuck out. Gemma sitting there like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I said, wow, Gemma. Mind you, this is a complete 180 from the person that we first saw who was all about academics, okay, when she first came onto the show. I said, girl, what is going on with you? Okay, you got to be aware of the company that you keep. That is true. Look at this girl. She is just... I don't know. Okay, so then she get up there. She in the bathroom. I was like, you okay? Did you take your test? Girl, no, I ain't finished that shit. She was like, you know what? Yo privileged ass, poor privileged ass. See, listen, I ain't got I can't afford to do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to do this to get up out my mama house. All them damn kids that she got up in there, you know what I'm saying? And that's the least I can do. She gave me life and all this stuff or whatever. And Maisha did make it seem as if she's doing all this stuff for her mom or whatever and not for her. But I get her situation. Because y'all already know when we first saw Maisha was having to, skip school because the mom was either working, they couldn't find no babysitter, and she had to take care of all her siblings, okay? And so, she's trying to get out of that environment. She's trying to alleviate the pressure off of her mom for at least having not at least one less mouth to feed because that person has flown the coop, you know what I'm saying? And so she feel obligated to do that, and that's the reason why she needs to get up out of there. But, Gemma, on the other hand, she like, I don't think college for me no more. And, she talking to Maisha about what exactly do you want to do? If I didn't go to college, I would rap, okay? She was like, yeah, I heard your song when you was on Papa's pulpit. You need to go ahead and do that again. And she was like, I mean, I can do a little freestyle or whatever. She said, put that shit up, and I put it up right now, and then we're going to do something, okay? Don't say you can. Go ahead and do it. Now, see, in that moment, I like Gemma for, encouraging, Maisha to get back in the game a little bit, okay? So they go out there to the rock organization that they was having this little charity event and all this stuff, and it was a little open mic night, okay? This girl was up there freestyling. She was doing her thug thizzle, and next thing you know, they was like, girl, we finna bring to the stage Maisha. Maisha and Gemma was looking like, well, they was looking at each other. Maisha said, oh, excuse me. That's not what she said. Maisha said, girl, why you setting me up? I ain't finna freestyle up in front of this and do this shit up in no charity stuff. Okay, she said, girl, you gotta follow your dreams. Go ahead and get up on the stage. You know what you gotta do. Okay? Man, she took her to Smokies and all that stuff. They was hanging out. I said, what? Y'all finna be good girlfriends for right now? Them two connected right there. Papa still remember Maisha's order. Papa showed up. Okay, Kevin and like I said, Kevin and Nate was there. They standing there looking. Maisha go ahead and get up there. I said, girl, go on get up there and show them what you got. Okay, show them who the fuck this is. She do her little freestyle off the dome. I said, you good, you good. You better do that, bitch. But then in the midst of that freestyle, Papa got caught with a stray. And I don't know if I feel bad for him or not. I really don't know. Because she said, I don't need that church boy and I need that platform on that little pulpit podcast or some shit. Papa was standing there doing all of this. He was like, yeah, yeah. And when she said that shit about the church boy and using his podcast as a platform to get out there, he just went, so Jess was hurt as fuck. I said, damn it. He is taking notes. Now I'm really intrigued as to how they finna swing Papa character, because baby, he just been taking L's all 4 episodes. All 4 episodes, okay? And so they in the line, and after, after Maisha get through, she get down off the stage, right? And so Gemma was like, you know what? You did good, girl. You did real good. But what you need to do, you need to work on your diction and your pronunciation, okay? Because I'm just telling you, like, sometimes you mumble and it's like you be saying some good shit, but then sometimes you can't really hear what you're saying. I said, baby, that's what she wanted to say it like. We got it. My subtitles got it. I was singing along, And then she was like, girl, but what I'm saying is, hey, how about, if you want to do this music thing, I manage you. I said, now, bitch, hold on, Gemma. Can you get out of high school first? You don't even know what it is that you want to do, right? Okay, you don't know if you want to go to college. You don't know what the hell is happening. And now you all of a sudden want to manage Maisha. I said, girl, no. Okay, so they in a line, and she was like, do you smell something? It smells funny. And they was like, no, they don't smell nothing. Next thing you know, this girl go throw up in the basket. Okay, I said, yep. Mama pregs. I said, go take a pregnancy test. And Maisha held her hand when she took that pregnancy test, and she found out that she was pregnant. And then she was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? She was like, go ahead and tell Jake. He take care of his responsibilities. I said, he do? He do? Okay. Oh. But I just hate that they put, I don't want to say I hate, but it just seems so cliche. Like, of course Jake will be the one that has a kid. Because he's the bad kid. Technically, if you want to say, he's technically the out of control kid. The street kid, the bad kid. You know what I'm saying? So it was just destined for him to have a kid at a young age. That was so typical, if you ask me. But we're going to see how that roll. You should have stayed with Kevin. Kevin would have strapped up each and every time. But anyway, I'm just saying. This whole situation with Emmett and Keisha. Now, Keisha was up in her room, her little dorm room, that big-ass dorm room, trying to do her paper, right? Baby, Roddy was up there just crying and crying and crying. She was like, oh, my God, oh, my God. So she gets on the phone and calls Emmett or texts him trying to see what's going on. And she was like, I need somebody to watch Emmett. I'm trying to do this paper. I need somebody to watch this boy, okay? I was like, oh, okay, so you're going to drop him off or have him come pick him up? Because I'm pretty sure Emmett got a car, Mind you, that ain't what happened. I said, you need peace and quiet to type the paper up, but you're going to go over there to Emmett's place so that the kids can play together. You hearing all these kids in the background. How you studying and how you concentrating with the baby? And then you want that deek. You want that deek too. I won't be able to concentrate. I said, now see, girl, you used the baby just to get over there to Emmett. Okay, that's all that it was. That's all that it was. She finally got her paper done, and I do love the fact that we are seeing Emmett as a good daddy. Like, he's really being an active father. He's playing with little EJ, playing forts and stuff. Did you hear when he told the baby? He said, Daddy, I'm bored. He was like, well, go play outside. I said, it is winter. And some of y'all had an issue with it being a Christmas episode last week. But y'all have to remember, they just picked up and continued to film, because I believe at the time, I think they're trying to catch up. Because when the pandemic came, a lot of stuff got shut down and schedules got pushed back. So they're just trying to catch up. This is not the first time that we see, winter episodes and stuff of things in freaking summer or whatever. Y'all was acting like this is the first time. Oh, it's so weird. Grow up, okay? But anyway, So that was happening. And she finally finished the paper. They up there chit-chatting and talking and all this shit together. I'm sitting here like, what y'all finna do? Because at one point they were just staring at each other. I said, go ahead. Sha-la-la-la-la, don't be shy. You know you want to go ahead and what? Kiss the girl. Whoa, whoa. Just do it. Bitch, it's a Disney movie. Everything that comes through this week. Oh my God, that is so cute. That is so cute. A Disney movie just for everything. But anyway, I was just like, girl, if y'all gonna kiss, go ahead and kiss. Y'all already kissed before, So they really didn't do it. Keisha went on the bed, on the couch, fell asleep. He put a cover on her. That was really nice. That was cute or whatever, So when she woke up, he was on the couch also asleep. He woke up to Tiffany FaceTiming him, asking, what you doing? You fell asleep on the couch again. I want to talk to EJ before he leave and all that stuff. Okay, why you acting like that? Well, I just woke up, okay? He was like, fine. Keisha had the nerve to say, why you ain't let her know that I was here? I said, bitch, he ain't trying to fight. They trying to get into, they finally in a good place that it seemed like. And you trying to fuck that up? Baby, he is not ready for them problems, and you aren't either. You know what I'm saying? And you said all of that shit for Tiffany to call your phone, and you didn't answer. You didn't answer. Right. I said, Emmett and Keisha, I can see it. I can see it. I don't know if it's trauma bonding or whatever, or if it's old shit that's happening from, back in the past that they had going on, but it's something that I can see. It's a little cute. Now we gonna get to Trig, bitch. Or I should say Victor. Victor, Tracy, and all that shit. So when we see at the beginning of the episode, we see Rosalind finally. She getting ready. Okay? Now let me just tell you this. Y'all got an issue. People had an issue with, a whole conversation, a whole fucking shit storm just came out of, the whole stuff that happened on P-Valley with the actors playing gay and all this shit. And people was asking dumb questions, if they always playing gay characters, are they really gay and all this shit? No, it's just acting. But at the same time, it's like, damn, Candy, can you play a straight character? I know that sound ignorant. I said, I'm just thinking about what they gonna be saying on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, damn, Candy, you really... Candy bisexual at this point. I think she said something like that anyway. Because I said, damn, bitch, she walked about that room. It was a bitch in the bed. I said, all right. She said, listen, dude, I getting his. I'm going to get mine too. I said, come on, y'all trying to have the Mercedes experience too? I get it. But, so what was happening with that situation, Trig got to do this whole stuff with that little girl, Tiara, that's her name. And they trying to get all these pictures together. They showing them about Trinity House and all this shit. Trinity House is not that big. It's not widely known. It's not really publicized or whatever. Tiara wanted to take some pictures, and they was like, no. But then it was like, go ahead and do it if it's going to get people to come and get eyes on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll work towards his campaign. Duda come up in there and basically drop the bomb on Tracy that, Rosalind is coming back. She's going to be co-director. And you're just going to have to deal with it or else you're going to be fired. She said, why the fuck this got to happen? Well, when you asked for me to do that whole clearing of the record for Victor, I had to go through Rosalind to do it. And mama don't do shit for free. So therefore, this is her payback. This is what she wants. And this will help. She'll bring a board on. She will help with the campaign. And, we'll use the Rock organization as the, reason that all of this is happening or whatever in a good light. And she keeps on saying, why I made this organization in memory of my son. Okay, we get that. Okay, so then when we get to the little charity event and then she finally see Rosalind came up in there. I said, first of all, Rosalind, you rude as shit because when you open up that door, you could have closed it. You could have closed it, but you didn't want to, okay? And then, Tracy had to tell her, bitch, don't come up in here bringing no funny shit doing up in there. This is a clean-ass shit or whatever. And she said, first of all, don't talk to me like that. And she said, because this is an organization that I made for my son, okay? She said, bitch, you ain't make this shit for your son. You made this out of guilt because you sent the man to go kill the killer of your son and he killed the wrong person. That's what you did it for. I said, damn. Now, when you look at it like that, I think Rosalind right. She didn't have to read Tracy like that, but yes, she kind of did. I said, Tracy, at this point, you might as well just go ahead and just follow whatever dude I say, okay? Ain't no pushback because this is what you signed up for. This is what you signed up for. You signed up for a deal with the devil. All right? That's what it is, you know? Meanwhile, Victor, he's out going door to door campaign like he a Jehovah's Witness or whatever. You know, my name is Victor. I'm running for councilman and all this stuff. What do you want from the neighborhood and all this? So, woo, woo, woo. So, you know, he's actually doing foot to ground. Okay, him and Shad. And I just like the I ain't gonna say 360, that ain't right. The 180 that Shad has done. You know, it's so refreshing to see that we actually get a positive story out of this. I mean, we do get a lot of positive stories, but this is a positive story that I can get with because it's always niggas get out of jail, and or I should say black men get out of jail and they going back and do the same thing that they was doing that put them in jail, and they get back put in jail. And right now, Shy, you know, he had a particular view, you know, street life or whatever, and now he doesn't. He's trying to do the community thing. He has a positive influence in his life, and that's Victor. So I'm very much here for that, you know. And even Victor was telling him, you know, don't mess up that whole thing that you got with Deja, okay? Don't mess that up. And he even said how much of a good thing that she is. I'm loving that, you know, the positivity that's going on between them two. And so when they had the little charity event that well, it was a councilman meeting. You know, they had the people from the community come down there, and he was just talking to the people as they do when they campaign. And so he gets up there, he's talking, you know, he's saying Tiara's his woman and all that shit or whatever. But he's talking about Trinity House and what it provides and means to the community and everything. And saying that, you know, he was the co-founder and all that stuff. Woo, woo, woo. So this woman gets up and she was basically like, so isn't it true actually that Trinity House was founded by a trans woman and you up here trying to take all the credit? He was like, yeah, it's true. Her name is Imani. You know what I'm saying? And I would love her to the day that she died or whatever. You know, that lady did so much for my life or whatever. And I give her all the praise and glory because she the one that helped. You know, she started this and we did this together eventually. And now she's at her own home state and I would never take the credit from her or whatever. So he was just praising. And then I'm looking at them talking to each other like he was talking to her. And I was looking like, I said, bye, Tiara. Bye, Tiara. Okay, because it's Miss Girl, Fatima. That's her name, okay? Mind you, she said my name is Fatima. The name I gave myself is Fatima. I said, oh, I knew it. I knew it, bitch. So they had a little instant connection. I just saw it right away, right? You know, she was a reporter and all that stuff. And, you know, after the whole thing happened, they went to talking and, you know, getting to know each other a little bit. And the sparks is flying. They're flirting heavy. They're flirting heavy. I said, Trig got a type and I'm okay with it. And Tiara, it just ain't you, boo. It just ain't you. Tiara saw what was going on and saw that they was heavy flirting, okay? And so Miss Tiara had to come over there and break that shit up politely and say, you have some people over here that you need to talk to. Yeah, we have some more people. Come on, baby. I said, don't kiss him. Don't kiss him because he don't want your kisses. He want Fatima's kisses, okay? That's what he wants, you know? And so he go do what he had to do. But then Rashad had to come over there and tell him, like, bro, you need to chill. Like, if this is what you gonna do you. Why is it that you have to run this campaign on a lie? Like, be yourself. It's so many gay mayors and, you know, trans people that's out there in politics or whatever that are respected. How come you just can't run your campaign the way that you are and be yourself? I said, bitch, baby, when I tell you I was blown the fuck away to hear that Rashad is the one that is saying this. Mind you, when we first saw Rashad last season, he was transphobic than a motherfucker. He was homophobic than a motherfucker. And now he's so goddamn understanding. I said, what? Now, when the fuck did this shit happen? Okay? How long has this been, bitch? He done got a crash course and he got it like that. I said, okay. I ain't mad at it, but I'm just shocked by it. But then, remember, it was Trig at the beginning, or I should say Victor at the beginning, saying that he wanted to run the campaign, but people getting to know who he is and not trying to hide who he is. But now he's like, this would be better for the campaign. He's on the Doodah team, and he can't help it because the people depends on him. if he doesn't do this, all this shit's gonna go away and people gonna lose their jobs. So he gotta play ball at this point. But then, after everything was over and done, he rolled up that up Fatima before she left or whatever. They trying to talk. I ain't get your number. I'm going to communicate with you. She was like, because I ain't give it to you. And I find you when I want you. I said, you know what? Fatima play hardball like that. You know what I'm saying? But they get to talking and he get to spitting that shit to her. And she was like, all right. Hey, my phone is. And it was like, we can go out, we can talk or whatever. She was like, I don't need to bring my pen and paper. Leave my pad and pencil at home. Okay, off the record type shit. I said, baby, I'm here for it. And I feel like they're going to try to make it seem like it's going to be a scandal. It's going to come out that he like trans women. And, it's going to be a big issue. And try to make it seem like that's a problem. But other than that, the episode was cute. I actually liked it. I ain't gonna lie. It was alright. But I apologize for that little rant at the beginning, cause girl, it was just on my mind. I'm sorry. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about the episode. Yeah, I will see y'all later. And forgive me, bitch. It is hot up in here. The lights is on, and I turned the air off because it was a little cool outside. So girl, I'm glistening right about now. Okay, I'm about to go turn the air back on. I will see y'all later. Peace.